Hello, Great Lakes Credit Union. My name is Christopher Kowalski, and this is my application video for your scholarship. So the first question is, explain why you should be receive this scholarship from Great Lakes Credit Union. And for me to answer that question, I would say that I am deserving of this scholarship just because of who I am, not only being a hard worker inside while I'm working, but also in the classroom, but also being a very nice and personable person with my peers and friends. I started working when I turned 15, and I became a lifeguard at my local pool because I didn't have a car or any way to get around, so just being able to walk there was very nice. And then eventually, after about a year of working there, I became the manager, where I continued being the manager for now 5 summers. And just knowing that I'm a hard worker, especially in the classroom. I almost had a 4.0 GPA in high school, with the exception of freshman year being online, COVID, virtual, kind of hit me a little hard. But other than that, I was able to maintain straight A's throughout my high school career. And actually, with my first year of college, I'm also going to be a 4.0 student, just knowing that this money would go to a good place. Knowing that I would use it and for my academic needs, especially considering that I'm an aviation student here at Southern Illinois University in Carbondale. So with that, in addition to tuition and housing and room and board and all that, I also have to pay for very expensive flight fees, and those do add up. So just knowing, especially considering I don't have a current living situation for next semester, having this scholarship would really help me out and be able to give me the options I need to be successful in my education. How can Great Lakes Credit Union best serve members my age? For me, I would say continuing to support me and my fellow students with loans and good interest rates, not giving up on us, so allowing us to continue to get these educational loans that I need. Otherwise, I won't be able to continue my education. But just also competitive, having those interest rates that work well for me and my budget, so knowing that I can pay those off successfully, I think is really important, and understanding that I would be helped. And then the question I'm choosing is, if you could give your younger self advice, what would that be? I would like to say giving myself, my younger self advice, or my older self advice, it would be the same thing, and it would be just to not give up in life, and not try or not give up, and not let people tell you no, I guess. Understanding that, yes, I am an aviation student, and I've been studying this even before I came to college, and I do understand, and I have been told that it's a very hard degree to get, and it's a lot of in-class work, but also out-of-class work that you have to do to make sure that you can stay on top of your skills and everything. And I think that understanding that, I know what I'm in for, and I am a hard worker, so that I know that if I can't give up, then I will be able to get where I want in life and get my goals. And I think that don't let people tell you no, I guess, is really important, just because if people tell me no, I don't want to listen to them, because there's always a way. My mom always told me there's always a way for you to get what you want in life, and whether that be financial or whether that be like grades or anything like that, you can fight for it, and you can always get what you want, because if you give up, then that's just it. So thank you so much for this video, and thank you Great Lakes Credit Union for considering my application for this scholarship.